Hello everyone, it's Natalie with Crochet by NatalieLucille, and today we are going to make some dangly earrings. It actually turned out pretty cute. So that is what we're making today. Crochet along with me. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Let's go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and get started. I have my thread and I'm using a number 3 hook. So you want to make your magic loop. I'll give myself a little bit of a longer chain or tail, I mean. And you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and you're going to make a little bit of a cluster. So you're going to, because that's kind of like a half cluster there, but you're going to do a double crochet cluster. So it's yarn over, insert into the magic loop circle, yarn over, draw up a loop where you have 2 hook loops on your hook, yarn over and draw through 2. And you're going to do that again. So it's yarn over, insert, yarn over, draw up, yarn over, draw through 2. So you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. Then you're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. In the magic loop, you're going to do a double crochet cluster. So it's yarn over, insert into the magic loop, yarn over, draw up. So you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over through 2. You're going to do that again. Yarn over, insert into the magic loop, yarn over, draw up. Now you have 4 on your hook, yarn over, draw through 2. So you'll have a total of 3 now. 1 more double crochet for the cluster, yarn over, draw through 2. So now you have a total of 4 loops, yarn over, draw through all 4. Just like that. And we're going to tighten the magic circle here in just a second. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you're going to do this a total of, so you have your starting, so that also counts as 1. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these that you're going to do. I'll be back. Now I've worked my 6 clusters around, and before we join, I'm going to tighten the magic circle. So you just pull on this tail here, not on your working yarn, but your tail, just kind of pull on it and it cinches the circle just like that. And it kind of, there we go. So I found the top, just kind of yank on it, not yank, but just lightly pull. So now you want to join your work to the very first cluster. So you're going to chain 2 and then you're going to work a double crochet into the top of your work of the first cluster. So just find the top here and you just work a double crochet. And remember, when you're finished with your work, because you want your hold cinch tighter, you can tighten it even more, and then of course once you use your fabric stiffener, it'll hold it in place. So now what you want to do, we're going to work on row 2. Chain 2, and in this space, kind of like where you just made the double crochet to hook it or attach it, I guess, we're going to do a double crochet cluster with just the 2, because we've already chained 2. So you just yarn over, draw up the 2, through the 2, and then you're going to do it again. So you have your 3 loops, yarn over, and then draw through. And you're not going to chain in between this, but you're going to skip this cluster and you're going to work in this space here. And you're going to work a 3 double crochet cluster. And there's your space if you can see it. So we'll work the first one. And still working in that chain 3 space. So you have your 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and draw through all 4. And in between the next, or this cluster and the next, you're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and working in that same space that you just worked this cluster, you're going to work another cluster. So we're going to just work in that same space here. Number 2, number 3, I just dropped, whoopsies. There we go. The working, so I dropped. Okay. So you have your 4 loops, and then you're just going to draw through. And you're going to work the circle just like that. So instead of chaining now, you're just going to work a cluster into this space, chain 4, another cluster, and then you're going to work it all the way around. So you will have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those clusters, including the very beginning. I'll be back. Okay, so I've just made my 10 clusters, and I am going to, this is, I mean, your work should look like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I should have said that first. Chain 4, and then in that same space here, you're going to single crochet, chain 3, then in the top of this cluster here, single crochet, chain 3, in the next space here, if you can see that, single crochet, make sure that's right, and then you are going to chain 2, and you're going to half double crochet to the very top here. So it's yarn over, insert into the top, yarn over, draw up, yarn over through all 3. So now we're working on, we will be working on row 3. Okay, so now what you want to do is chain 1. We're working on the next row. Let's see. Okay, this is kind of hard to see, but you've just chained 1. Here is the half double crochet right here, and this is where you're going to do 2 in that space, 2 single crochets in that, like almost right underneath that half double crochet. It's kind of hard to see, but it works. And then you come up to your clusters that are here together. In the top here, you can see the hole. You're going to work a single crochet. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in that same space, another single crochet. Can you see that? Wants to get twisted. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more single crochet in that space, in that hole, I guess you could say, just like that. And then in, let's see, in this chain space here from the previous row, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then again 2 more single crochets, 1 and 2. And then now you've come to your clusters together again. So on this one, it'll be a little bit different than what you did just a moment ago. You're going to go in here and work a single crochet. And then you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and in the bottom of this chain here, you're going to work, it's like a picot. You're going to go right into the top, and you're going to work a slip stitch, so it kind of gives a, like a rounded, I don't know how to say it, rounded thing. And then you are going to go right in here into that space, and you're going to slip stitch. Oopsies. It's harder to explain than it is when you see the picture. You're going to chain 5, 3, 4, 5. Again, in that first chain here, you go right into the top of it. Insert, yarn over, draw through, and then draw. Ooh, it always wants to slip off my hook. And then you're going to go right back into that space and slip stitch. Oh, and chain. Oopsies, I want to split the yarn. Chain 3. 1, 2, and 3, and see right into that first chain here. Just go right back into it and do a slip stitch. So it always literally slips off. Dadgummit, slips off the hook. There we go. So you've made like this. See, almost has like a flowery effect to it. And then you're going to work, if you can get it in there, right in that space again, a single crochet. It is really tight. Then in the chain 4 from the previous, you're going to work 2 single crochets. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, 2 single crochets again. Can y'all see that okay? And remember, you can still tighten your magic circle here because it gets a little loose. And then you've come to your cluster again. So you're going to, this is where it gets fun, you guys. Single crochet. Okay, we're going to work our first picot, and that's chain 3 right into the top here. Just go in and slip stitch. And then go into that hole again here to slip stitch. Oop. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right into the top here. Let's see if maybe it won't slip off my hook this time. Huh. Back into this hole down here to slip stitch at the bottom. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then of course the picot right at the first single crochet, and it's just a slip stitch. Go right back into in between that cluster, and I know I'm working really close to the camera. There we go. And then you'll right in that same hole again, single crochet. Wow, that was fun. And you're going to continue working it around until you get to the end. I think I can, let's see, I've gotten several, so I'll be back. Okay, so I've made my way around where I had the 2 of the, like the chain 2 groups, and then I have 1, 2, 3 of the picots around. So I've just finished the chain space where I did 2 single crochets, chain 3, 2 single crochets. So now I'm coming up to the clusters that are here attached, I guess you could say, and I'm going to single crochet in between there, in between the 2 clusters, I guess you could say. And then you're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to, in that same hole again, single crochet, and you're going to chain 4 again, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and single crochet in that same space. And then you've come to this chain here, 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, and then you're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then you've come to these chains here, and you're going to single crochet into the first one, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and single crochet here, chain 2, and then to attach it to this, wait, which one? Let me make sure, because I'm having to look at the same time. Yes, so to, one moment. Okay, so that was right. So the chain 2, and then you will double crochet into the top of the single crochet to join this round. he doesn't want to come through. There we go. So we're double crocheting. And this is the only time that you would actually turn the work. So we're going to turn it. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then you are going to slip stitch into here. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry. No. I messed that one up. Because while I'm also doing this, I'm looking at the graph to make sure that I am on the right row. So we'll actually turn it one more time after this. So you've just single crocheted. Now you're going to double crochet into this chain. I am so sorry for that. Now you are going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yes, you turn your work, and in the top, let me make sure, because there's a single crochet, there is your chain. You're going to slip stitch into that chain, and that completes the work. So what we'll do, cut that, secure it, and what I will end up doing is I will use my fabric stiffener and make you can make this into a brooch, you can make it into an earring, a necklace, embellishments. So it really, I mean, it turned out really nice. And so there we go. Thank you for watching. I'm glad you learned something new. Bye.